chop foul at the plate, strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span is there now as Escobar is a flyout victim to lead off the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bumgarner's ready. First pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Mike Trout gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Two and 0 now. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
To 2-2 now. Just underway here in San Francisco. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Too low, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Brandon Crawford is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun is there. Let's see if they try it. And he is in there. Brandon Belt steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. This is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. Hunter Pence comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside and low, 2-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has it in his tracks. 2 down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Joe Panic gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Nick Castellanos. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Nick Castellanos.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bumgarner into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Zimmerman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. Will Curtis into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! Bernie Gund strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit back up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Escobar has it, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Denard Span is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Again down to second. Nobody out, runner on first. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number one. The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Hot shot down the line. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, Justin Upton leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
One away. In now, Carlos Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Angel still looking for hit number one in the ballgame. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third. Ricky Nolasco digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and it's back to the top of the order now for Yunel Escobar. Tap fouled at home plate. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Cole Calhoun stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Eduardo Nunez will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first.
And you know, Matty, it was a really good at-bat he put together, too. He saw a lot of pitches, and that's exactly what you want from your leadoff guy.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Nolasco steps into his windup. Here's his offering. Brandon Crawford will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run.
Now batting.
It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ryan Zimmerman digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, fielded by Panic. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Will Curtis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bumgarner has his target. Here he comes 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the inning. Brandon Belt will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
First baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a beat on it. 1 away. Hunter Pence digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Joe Panic stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Bernie Gund will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. And that retires the side. Justin Upton heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Bumgarner has his sign. Here it is on 2-1. This is line to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Carlos Perez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Nolasco. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
A windup and the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, gunned, and the inning is over. Denard Span comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Denard.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Calhoun giving chase. 1 out. Madison Bumgarner will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Brandon Crawford will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he's safe. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Buster Posey digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth. Out in front of it, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Trout, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The run scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first, and it's a 4-1 game. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yunel Escobar makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way.
Escobar.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Right fielder,
Cole Calhoun will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Mike Trout comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that was perhaps bay-bound, but instead it's a long foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. Pence is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Hunter Pence will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Hunter Pence.
Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Joe Pennant steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Castellanos is there for it, makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Bernie Gund will swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Denard Span will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. Madison Bumgarner gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway... Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Will Curtis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all. Brandon Crawford steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
The shortstop, Brandon.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Nolasco looks in. 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Buster Posey steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And that misses inside. 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Brandon Belt gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Rips this one to first, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder,
Hunter Pence will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Cody Anderson will get the call now as he'll try to get the final.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
That misses. 2-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's the first strike. 2-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Upton on the move. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
the second baseman,
Joe Pennick gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunity.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, just looked like he pulled across that slider a little too much. Might have tried to overthrow it.
In the air to right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Carlos Perez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The pitcher number
Cody Anderson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Yunel Escobar will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hot shot to third. He's right there. He'll go the short way to Pennick at second, and that ends the inning. Bernie Gund digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
For the Giants, left fielder.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Denard Span digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Madison Bumgarner steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. Connor Gillespie will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Oh, and he misses it. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 35.
Brandon Crawford comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's the first pitch to him. Buster Posey is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. And he will beat the throw to first as the throw is high regardless, and I believe that'll be scored as an infield single. Brandon Belt steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Number 64 will come in and pitch now.
For the Giants,
Cole Calhoun will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Mike Trout gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Smoke toward third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Nick Castellanos will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Runner at first here, one man out. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Ryan Zimmerman digs in now after lining out in his last try. Clint Robinson. Will Smith will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Danny Espinosa will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Gund is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Madison Bumgarner. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.